So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is going to be my first holiday special video. This one is called A Charitable Chore from Walt Disney's Comic and Stories, number 147 from 1952, and it is written and drawn by Carl Barks. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you enjoy it anyway. Join Daisy Duck's Neighbor Club. Give some poor, hungry, deserving person a Thanksgiving dinner in your home. Sign up inside. Now, isn't that a noble idea? Hi, Daisy, I have a little extra money for this Thanksgiving. I'll feed one of our poor folks. Oh, good. We have the names of the poor in this box. You draw a name, and that person will be your guest. I'll draw a name right now. I'm for this kind of deal. Here, send word to this person that there'll be turkey and trimmings all at Donald Duck's house. Oh, swell. Give the card to the secretary. She'll complete the arrangements. I must hurry along. Bye. Your name, please, and your address. Thank you, Mr. Duck. Oh, Thanksgiving morning. On Thanksgiving morning, this poor hungry gentleman will come to your house. I feel good all over. I'll go out and buy an extra big turkey. That's the spirit of real charity. I wonder who the gentleman is. I'll look at the card. Gladstone Gander! Say, this guy's no poor deserving person. He's my no-good cousin. He's a professional moocher. This place is locked. They've all gone home. I'll find Daisy. She'll get me out of this jam. That chiseling Gladstone will get no free dinner from me. He's been living on free dinners all his life. Daisy, Daisy, a note. Out of town, back Friday, Daisy. There must be somebody I can see. I'll not be stuck with that bum. I won't. I'll phone a protest to every member of Daisy's Good Neighbor Club. Well, my noble, kind-hearted cousin Donald. Gladstone, I've just been told by the good neighbors that you will feed me Thanksgiving Day. That's a big error they made. Oh, you're going to renege, eh? Going to be a cheap welcher? Yes, I'm going to renege. Won't that make a fine story for the newspapers? Donald Duck refuses to feed a starving man. You're not starving, and besides, you won't dare squeal to the newspapers. Oh, won't I? I'll expose you. I've already been. The good neighbors investigated me and found me wanting. Those dear old ladies actually wept when I told them I'd never worked a day in my life. Oh, well, toodaloo. Read all about yourself in the morning papers. And he's about to pick a brick up. Stop, Uncle Donald. Gladstone's right. His story in the paper would ruin you. You have to feed him. He's got you over a barrel. I guess he has, boys, at that. Tell him to come back. I'll find some way to beat this game. I'll have crumb dressing in the turkey with a pinch of sage and carpet tacks in the mince pie. I'll not feed that bum. I won't. How can you avoid it, Uncle Donald? I have an idea. I'll pretend to leave town. I'll call the newspapers and make the announcements. Was that something you could do in 1952? Donald Duck called to Florida. Good neighbor Duck regrets that he will not be home Thanksgiving to host poor deserving guest. Running out on me, is he? Ugh, the shades are down. He's already gone. Or has he? I hear voices. Keep the shades down, boys. We'll lay low here till after Thanksgiving. We've sure left Gladstone out in the cold. Oh, have you? Gladstone, now I've really got you over a barrel. Printing false rumors is a crime. Do I expose you, or do you what? Do I eat Thanksgiving dinner with you in Florida? Oh, it's blackmail, but Donald has to like it or face public disgrace. 5 tickets to Florida. I'd still find a way to sidetrack this low-down chiseler. Ah, romantic Florida. Who but lucky Gladstone Gander could come here free? Take us to the Squanderbilt Hotel, Bub. The Squanderbilt? Do you think you can afford that place, sir? Of course I can afford it. My cousin here is paying the bills. I want a suite with a gold doorknob and leopard skin drapes. That will be expensive, sir. Hang the expense. My cousin here is paying the bill. I need a souvenir of Florida. Charge this vest to my cousin's bill. Tip yourself a 5, flunky. Charge it to my cousin's bill. As your guest, I sleep on the master bed. As my host, you ducks may sleep on the floor. That night, Uncle Donald, we've got to figure out a way to get out of this leech's power. Not only that, kids, I'm more determined now than ever that I won't buy that bum a Thanksgiving dinner. Could we lose him in a swamp? Say. Next morning, hop aboard, Gladstone. We'll see the sights. What about dinner? Today's Thanksgiving. We'll be back in plenty of time for dinner. Come on. So, funny place to go sightseeing. Nothing around here but swamp and pearls. Pearls? Yes, if you ride on this bough, you can see 'em in the shallow water. Not so fast. That island ahead looks like a good place to dump him. Yes. Thud. Hey, come back. What's the idea? The boat's gone wild. I can't stop it. For a boat that's running wild, that thing sure takes the curves beautifully. Later. I've been fooled, left on a lonely island to starve. That's a good neighbor for you. But I'll get off here. My good luck has never failed me yet. Say, those flamingos are tame. I wonder. Cousin Donald is going to be most unhappy to see this guest fly in for dinner. A little more speed, you glorified crows. I'm hungry. Dinner time. We've seen the sight. Shall we go ashore and have our Thanksgiving turkey? Yes, Uncle Donald, yes, and yes. If you're Donald Duck, you're wanted at the hospital. Your cousin's there in bad shape. Gladstone, how did you get here? What happened? Nothing to be proud of, I assure you. He ate a 30-pound turkey at the Squanderbilt Hotel. Here's the bill. And here's our bill. $20 for ambulance, $30 for stomach pump, $15 for room, $25 for medical attention, $10 for... So home again. Hi, Daisy. How did your good neighbor idea work out? Just wonderful. We're going to repeat it at Christmas time. The poor will put their names in this box as before. Yes, and some generous soul will feed them. Swell. Here's 4 names. Donald, Dewey, Huey, and Louie. You're putting in for a free dinner? Yes. And baby, now you're going to need it. So that is Donald Duck from 1952. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone.